So just with the technique, I'm working with the natural side parting and just really using my finger to divide the hair. Here, as you can see, I have got a comb, so I may need to tease some of the curl apart slightly with the comb, but I'm working with a jumbo comb rather than your normal cutting comb. The whole thing with this is just to keep the looseness to what you're doing. We're not trying to comb the hair out with tension. In fact, we're trying to do the opposite. We want minimum tension so that we really are working with the way the hair naturally forms into its curl. So you can see we've parted the hair. Now, although I'm saying it's a rough section, there is still going to be a method to what I'm doing. It's not, you know, completely without a technique. So from this parting, we're going to come through in what I call a diagonal forward section, just behind the ear. And then on the opposite side, again, using the finger. If you use the comb, all that's going to happen is the comb's just going to get tangled in the curl. You're just going to make life more difficult for yourself. So, just using my fingers to rake through the hair. And as I said in the introduction, we're going to be working with asymmetry. So the hair is going to be coming shorter on this side and working into more length on the opposite side. Okay? So once you've kind of freed up that texture a little bit, it's important that in your mind's eye you can visualize the shape you're working towards. You need to be able to see the shape in your head. So you need to have a clear vision of that shape that you're working to. So I'm going to start where my parting is, which is just off center. I'm pulling the hair, I suppose you could say it's about 1 centimetre square of hair. Twisting the hair. It doesn't have to twist from the root, it just needs to twist from the part where I'm going to put my blades in and cut the hair. Now, I'm going to be using a twist cutting technique, and with your scissors, it's best to use the heel of your blades, as generally they're the sharpest part of your scissors, as they don't get used as much. So we're working with the heel of the blades and just sliding along the hair to reduce the length. And then just pulling that hair apart to see where that length is sitting for me. Again, to do this on wet hair, I wouldn't be able to see the curl formation, and I wouldn't be able to see exactly where the hair was going to sit when it was dry, whereas this has given me much more of an indication of what the finished result was actually going to be like as I'm working through the technique. So working across to my shorter side in sections the same kind of about a square diameter on the head. Now you might get some loose bits like so, you just chip those away.